Hello again and welcome to another deer stalking gear review, again with me, Harry and Tom. Today we are reviewing the Harkila Smock that Tom has been testing for the last couple of months.
About 3 months, yeah.
Yeah. What are your impressions? What do you think of it?
I'm a bit of a sucker for a smock.
Mm-hmm.
So when it first arrived, I don't know what it is. I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And to be fair, it seems to have kind of lived up to expectations. So this is the Mountain Hunter Smock. So I think, in fairness, probably not designed for really cold temperatures. I think probably designed for you to be active in and out and about. That's the one thing I would say. It's not something I would buy and then go and sit in a high seat in December, January in. It's just not really got a huge amount of warmth to it. It's incredibly waterproof. It's made out of quite a nice kind of like brushed cottony sort of material, which gives it quite a nice feel. It does seem to pick up quite a lot of stuff on it though. So if you go walking through some brambles or grass or anything like that, it literally just like sucks everything up, which, I mean, at the same time you give it a brush, it all comes back off, which is fine. I was saying to Harry earlier, as with all things Harkila, it has just been really well thought through and everything has been designed really, really well. So I mean, and there are only things that I think you really start to notice when you're using it. So I mean, it's got a binocular sort of big flap pocket here, which is magnet closed, so it's completely silent. No matter how you try and like close it, it will not make any noise. You've got, again, behind that, two sort of hand pockets, one on each side. They do link up in the middle, but even like the zip closures on it are sort of waterproof on the outer coating. The hood you can take completely off if you want to. If you want to keep it on, it's got about 5 different ways you can adjust it. So actually each time you put it on, it's exactly where you want it to be, which again sounds silly, but if you're out stalking and it starts raining and you flip your hood up like you do on some coats, and the hood is massive and it literally just comes down, covers your eyes, and as you walk along it's just like bobbing in front of your eyes like this and you can't see anything, it gets pretty annoying. Whereas this, literally put it on, same place every time, it's great. Elasticated waist, drawing string so you don't look like you're wearing a complete bin bag. It's not it's quite long, it's kind of like mid-thigh length, but not so long that if you go to sit down on a high seat you're sort of like trying to hoof it up so that you're not sat on it, kind of constricting yourself. You can aerate yourself on this sort of left-hand side. So again, one thing Harry and I were saying, what we didn't like about smocks is that once you've got them on, you basically have them on, and that's it. You can't, if you're too hot, short of taking it off, because you've got a zip at the front but it only comes down to sort of mid-chest, that's it. Whereas on this you've got a zip that goes the whole length from armpit all the way down to the bottom, and you can unzip it from this top bit here just under the armpit. If you are out and you get really, really hot, you can unzip it, get some air in that way. Oh, sorry, one other thing I probably should say as well is on each shoulder you've got sort of two rubberized sort of grips, which when it first arrived I thought, oh, they must be kind of design features, stupidly, and then realised, of course, actually it's to help hold on to your rifle sling, which is really, really good. So again, kind of nice feature, really, really well thought through. If I was to criticise it slightly, all the zips are sort of black zips, and they did have little bits of string on them to help you grab hold of them. And as you can probably tell, apart from that one there, they have all the bits of string have just completely disappeared. I don't know how, why. I haven't put it in the wash, I haven't done anything with it. They've all either just like fallen off over time, or the string's just a bit flimsy and it's broken. I don't know. So yeah, overall quite impressed with it really, apart from the small bits of string missing. Yeah.
It looks, I mean, I was going to say, for something like Scotland, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I've got a similar sort of ridgeline, I think, smock, and my criticism of it is it's not very breathable, but if you have that sort of underarm vent, that's very handy, and it's not long enough, so when you sit down you get a wet bum, but I think your one's perfect. So.
No, it is, there's enough kind of length in the bottom that you can tuck it underneath yourself, but at the same time, what I hate I've got another Smock, not Harkila one, that's almost sort of knee length, and when you go to sit down in the high seat, you sit down on it, and then it pulls your back down, and so you're constantly like sat there trying to like shuffle it up. So no, I think they've got sizing on it really, really well.
Yeah, that's very smart.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for watching another Deer Stalking Gear review. We will catch you on the next one.